Are you guys shocked? Yeah, I'm not prepared to show you guys my bare face yet, so I'm just going to show you guys this side of me first. And yeah, right now I'm using a mask. As you can see, this is one of my favorite masks. It is called Minon, one of the most popular brands in Japan, drugstore I believe. But yeah, it is really good because it is all paraben free, very moisturizing, and also very good for sensitive skin. So I highly recommend you to try this one out if you guys have access to this in your own country, because it is really good. So while I'm putting on this mask, I also like to put on a lip balm to just moisturize my lips and prep it for lipstick later. So my holy grail for lip balms are these. It is Nivea 24-hour, the Nivea Essential, this dark blue one. See, it's so good that it's like literally empty now. Like I have to put it like this. And it's so widely available, so you guys can get it in any drugstores all over the world. But of course, if you guys like flavor, I will also recommend this one. It is just a cherry chapstick by this brand, Chapstick, and it tastes so good. I think this is the chapstick that Katy Perry mentioned in her I Kissed a Girl song. So you know the I kissed a girl and I liked it, the taste of her cherry chapstick. Yes, it's this one right over here. So it is, I haven't seen it in Singapore before, but I got this from Canada, and it's just really good if you have a boyfriend and you know you wanna give him something nice to taste when you guys are doing that thing. Now that lip balm's put on, I am going to wait for about 15 minutes until this mask is all soaked in, and I'll see you guys soon. Now that I have taken off my mask, I will go ahead and use the sunblock right over here. I'm using the La Roche-Posay Anti-Leos Mineral 50+. So I'm just gonna give it a good shake. Oh, sorry guys, I'm getting the flu these days. I don't know why. Yeah, so usually I'll use the non-tinted one, but my non-tinted one ran out, so I'm just gonna use this. I really like this sunscreen because the texture is very liquidy, as you can see, and it really doesn't have a white cast. It is a chemical sunscreen. The only con to this sunscreen, I would say, is that whenever I wear it, I always need to be careful around my eyes, or not I will feel something is really stinging and burning my eyes. And I will have to close my eyes for like maybe a minute after I'm done applying this, or not, the effects are still. Alright, now that I have my sunscreen on, I'm just gonna let that settle while I show you my foundation. So currently I'm using the Estee Lauder in the shade 2WO, or Warm Vanilla. It is really good. Like, I haven't found a better foundation, but at the same time it is a bit drying, so I am looking for a better foundation. So to counter the dryness, I will be mixing the foundation with my favorite CeraVe moisturizer in a ratio of 1:1. So something like this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab a sponge. I'm gonna use the Innisfree sponge that I got from one of my best friends, and just mix it up like this. Yeah, get it all even until you get this consistency. And then I'm gonna streak it all over my face and be like those crazy people that paint their faces during festivals and things like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna streak it all over my face, particularly here because I have really bad under eyes. So I'm gonna do that around the corner of my eyes. Sorry guys, I know I look really crazy right now, but I'm just showing you how I usually do it. Alright, I almost forgot, today is a get ready with me session. So I am going to be, I don't know, just talking to you guys about what has been going recently in my life, and well, while showing you guys my normal everyday makeup routine. So yeah, this is what I do. So for the Estee Lauder foundation, you definitely have to use a sponge because I tried using my hands before and it just doesn't apply on well. So you gotta use a sponge. And yes, what was I saying? Right, yeah, these days, as you guys know, I was in my Loch Ness Monster period for about 1 week. So I have just recently recovered, and yeah, I think I'm ready to get back on. Today I just did 10 minutes of meditation as well as my 7-minute workout to get the momentum going, and I feel really great about myself. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue doing that while applying for jobs as well, and continue creating YouTube videos because, you know, I really have to practice my craft and just stop being perfectionist and just roll with it, you know what I mean? Practice makes perfect. So yeah, actually I've been feeling kind of lonely these days, but you know, loneliness is a state of mind, so you are only lonely if you think you're lonely. There's this guy I've been thinking about. My heart is saying yes, but my brain is saying no. So I'm just gonna, but I know that it won't be a healthy relationship because right now I'm not in a good state of mind. So I'm just gonna focus on myself first, get a job, and then I will think about dating. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead with my what do you call it, color corrector. So I'm using the Cover FX shade in peach, and this is really for my under eye circles because I don't know if you can tell on camera, but in real life it is just so heavy and bad. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And maybe put a little bit here on my pimple scars. Yeah, I'm still healing. As you can see, my skin right now is not the best because I'm still healing. Like, I haven't been to a facial for, I don't know, 3 months. And yeah, my skin is just really congested, and it's also eczema prone. So my eczema has been slowly creeping back in again. But yeah, alright, and then let me blend those corrector out first before putting on the concealer. It's hard to talk while you're doing makeup because I'm the type of person that finds it hard to multitask, so I always do one thing at a time. But yeah, okay, I'm just gonna focus on telling you guys. But yeah, I'm doing well. So so let's move on to concealer. So the concealer I'm using is this Bye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer by IT Cosmetics in the shade of medium. And let's just add. I usually use about this much depending on how much I have to cover. It has a very thick consistency as well. So yeah. And I'll just put it here. So guys, this is a makeup secret, but usually people with wide eyes are seen as more beautiful. So the way to create that illusion is that you brighten up this area of your face, your inner corner of the eye. So that's what I'm doing with this concealer. And also, usually people's inner corner area of the eye will be slightly darker, so this is a good tip for everyone. I also use it here in the outside corners because my outside corners are a little bit dark. I don't know why. And then of course I'll use it in my acne marks as well. Sorry guys, I know I look really crazy now. I just like to apply everything on first and then blend it out. You know what I mean? Okay, so tang-tarang! It's almost done. Okay, then I'm gonna take the sponge again and just blend it. But yeah, I'm so glad that I'm healing. There is definitely a lot of wounds that I didn't even know existed because I was suppressing it all my life. But right now, at least I acknowledge that the wound exists, and instead of putting a band-aid over it, I am slowly putting antiseptic on it and really just letting it heal naturally. And the way I do that is really by focusing on myself, reflecting on myself, being truthful to myself, and just really keeping promises to myself and regaining back that self-trust for myself. I know it all sounds really vague. Maybe I'll tell you guys one day, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I find that the Jordan Peterson self-authoring really helps, and meditation definitely helps as well. Alrighty, so now that we have all this on, okay, is that better? Alrighty, now that we have all the foundation and concealer on, I'm gonna change the lighting a bit because the sun is really getting stronger and I thought it might affect the colors here. But yeah, so this is what I usually do with my base. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead with my Shu Uemura eye primer. I've had this since, it is kind of bad to say it, but I've had this since I think like university prom, so that was about 2 years ago. Yeah, it's really bad. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on my eyelids. So if you have hidden double eyelids like mine, as you can see, it's like, you know, it's double eyelid but it's hidden. You definitely need an eye primer, or not. Your eyeliner is just going to smudge all over your eyelids. Same for single eyeliders, because yeah, that's just what happens to our eyeliner. Okay, now that I have my eye primer on, I'm going to go ahead with this baby right over here. So this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Micro Finishing Loose Powder. It is a holy grail for lots of people, so I'm just gonna use this, and I have been using it for a while, and it's the first and only loose powder that I've tried, and I've used it for a while, so I think it's decent. Not bad definitely, but I would say that I really need to change the brush. You really need to wash your makeup brushes, or not all these products will just make your skin really clogged. So yeah, this is really important because living in Singapore and living in any other hot, humid and tropical country, you tend to sweat a lot, so just having that extra powder to lock everything in place is really important. Alright, I forgot my blush. Okay. And the reason why I like Estee Lauder so much is because it will not oxidize even throughout the day. Like every time I wear this to go to the office, and when I come back, the color will still stay the same. But before that, I tried using the CC the IT Cosmetics CC cream, and the oxidization was just really bad. I don't want to be applying and reapplying my foundation throughout the day, you know. I just want to apply once and get it all set, and just maybe do a little bit of concealer and lip touch-up throughout the day. So that's why I really value no oxidization and coverage while not settling into my wrinkles. So that's why so far Estee Lauder has been my choice for foundation, but definitely it's not perfect. Like, I still want something, like, it can feel a little bit too cakey and tight. Like, you can definitely feel that you are wearing foundation, so it doesn't feel as light of a foundation as others. So, but so far this has given me the best results that I need, so that's why I still use it. You guys know any other foundation that is non-oxidizing, yet moisturizing, yet long-lasting and waterproof and humidity proof and sweat proof? Do let me know. I will definitely want to give it a try. After powder, I will go ahead with this blusher right over here. It's just a tester blusher by Makeup Forever. But I really like it, so I'm just gonna use it. And because it comes in a tester thing, like, it is not too, I don't know how to say, it's not too even when you're applying it, so I tend to just like tap it off first and then apply the blush. Smile. Can you guys see the difference? It's really pigmented. I really like it. I don't know about you guys, but I find blush is like a huge part of my makeup. I feel like having a good blush will really brighten up your overall tone and rosiness of your face, so it really gives you a healthy, glowing look. Okay, ta-da! So now let's go to our eyebrows and then eyes and then lips, and we're done. For eyebrows, I usually like to use eyebrow pencils, but currently all my pencils are just finished, so I'm just gonna use this powder right over here. It's just a generic eyebrow powder that I got from a store in Indonesia, I believe. So I'm just gonna use that. Eyebrows are really important because it really frames the face, and as you can tell, I have non-existent eyebrows, so that's why I really need a pencil to draw out the individual strokes. But I'm just gonna use this for today. Wow, it is really much harder to draw makeup like in the camera. I don't know how beauty vloggers do this. It's actually quite hard. Like, you can't see properly. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna come back. Alrighty, I'm done. I'm almost done doing eyebrows now. And as you can see, my eyebrow is relatively straight and quite thick-ish in terms of height. As you can see, my eyebrows, like, to be honest, I find eyebrows the hardest to do. It's just so hard to keep it consistent every single time. So that's why I've been wanting to try the eyebrow, what do you call that? Eyebrow micro needling thing. But I tried it once, but you will definitely look weird for the first 2 weeks. Like, your eyebrows will look really fake and thick and dark. So that's why I'm reconsidering it, because I do have to meet people. I don't know which shop to go to though. The last time I tried was just a random shop that was having a promotion, but I might go to like the elite one this time. Like, I'm gonna try and find the best one and then do a review for you guys. Okay guys, we're almost done. So after eyebrows is eyeliner, and a tip for all hidden double eyeliders and single eyeliders: tight lining is very important. Okay, tight lining is very important. So usually I like to use Dolly Wink, but currently I just have the Heroine Make gel eyeliner, so I'm just gonna use that. Yes, and tight lining means like you have to draw your eyeliner as close to your eyelash as possible, or should I say it should line your eyelash. Okay, it's very hard to do on camera, so I'm just gonna do it. So pardon me if I look weird. But yeah, I hope you guys can see. So that's how I do it. Same thing here. I really like the Dolly Wink one. The Heroine Make one is slightly more solid and less glidey. Like it's harder to glide and transfer the color to your eyeliner, to your eyeline. The Dolly Wink one is much easier, so you don't have to be as rough with your eyes, but I think the Heroine Make one is also decent. So you guys can definitely try and give it a go. And ta-da! So am I starting to look more normal now? I hope so. Alrighty. So now that we have our top eyeliner done, I'll go ahead and just connect it to my bottom waterline. Just slightly, you know, not a lot. So that's what I usually do. And then, if I'm feeling like it, I will go ahead and put Aegyo Sal. So because of my eye shape, as you can tell, it's more almond eye shape and also hidden double eyelid, and my eye bags are sort of like double eye bags, if you can see. So the traditional Aegyo Sal don't really match me, but I'm going to go ahead and do like a sparkly finish in the inner corner of my eyes just to make it pop. Ta-da! It's very subtle, I know, but it definitely makes a difference. So yeah, and last touch, that will be the lip color, which is this. I'm currently using the Dior Addict Lip Tattoo in the shade number 451. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. So the reason why I got this is because I really love its color. And it also tastes good, believe it or not. It tastes good. It tastes like sweet-ish and vanilla-ish. But whether it's long wear, I don't think it's that long wear. Like whenever I eat something, it will definitely be gone right after. So, and it will take some time for the lip color to dry to your lips. So before that, you definitely cannot do anything. Ta-da! So am I starting to look like myself? And yes, let's step the bangs. Ooh, I don't know, it looks crazy. So this is what I do, and ta-da! Am I starting to look more like myself? Yes, right? So that is it, guys. This is my normal everyday makeup routine. I was thinking I should, you know, talk to you guys while applying my makeup, but I realized that's much harder to do than it looks. So I couldn't share with you guys too much things today, but I hope it, I don't know, gives you a glimpse of what my daily makeup looks like. As you can tell, it's definitely quite simple. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that through this video you guys can get to know me a little bit better and see what I look like without makeup and see my makeup routine. And yes, thank you so much for watching. Adios, and see you guys in the next challenge. Bye!